start to finish.
Yes, and for sure it's another year of your typical Wheelersburg team where they're going to capitalize on your mistakes. They're coached very well by Rob Woodward.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those games where, you got to execute on both sides of the ball and take care of the football, or, it could get away from you early. You've got to stay in this game and try to hang around.
Absolutely. A couple of names you'll be hearing from on the Wheelersburg side. Quarterback is Jake Gregg. Their number one running back to this point of the season has been Derek Lattimore, and a name may be familiar to some of us over here. Kenny Sandel will get some work on the defense, get some few carries here and there, and catches some as well. Wheelersburg very talented as they usually are, but this West team I think is coming in on a positive note and ready to go. Before we get any farther, I would like to mention I was asked to send a shout out to Gus Howell. Gus Howell is missing his first West Wheelersburg game in over 40 years. So Gus, I hope you're able to join us here tonight. I hope it's a great game for you as well as everybody else. We're going to stop talking here for a second while we have the national anthem. All right, good job there by the Senator Marching Band, and we're about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff. I think we have almost as many radio and television and streaming stations broadcasting this game as we have fans in the stands. We have a lot of people here to represent this game, a high demand, people around the area wanting to see it. We're glad that you were able to join us here tonight.
Yeah. As always, everybody wants to watch Wheelersburg versus West.
Yes, they do. It's been a game. Of course, Wheelersburg has had the edge in for quite a few years, but it seems like West will always play them well. In any rivalry game, you always kind of get up a little bit extra, and West has seemed to do that. One that you mentioned the fact that you want to stay close to them, and you're right. You give yourself a chance to possibly have an opportunity to win late.
You've got to hang around this game.
But as we also mentioned, with a possible, of course, you still have to take care of business next week against a pretty good Chesapeake team, but with a possible rematch in the playoffs 2 weeks down the line, if West is able to be competitive, if they're able to win, fantastic. If they're making it close and it's a ball game, they're going to have a lot of confidence going into that game in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
All right, we're about a minute, 15 seconds away from kickoff. The fog machine started down there in the big helmet. To our right, Wheelersburg comes onto the field from the east end of the end zone. They're in their orange pants, white jerseys, orange numerals, and orange helmets. West still waiting on coming out. This is a little cool for some. We're pretty good in here, but football night, football weather. Here comes West. Black pants, black jerseys, white numerals, and white helmets.
Hunter Brown leading them through.
Another senior for the Senators. Well, I'm going to make a prediction. Whoever will score first will be whoever gets the ball first, because we've had 2 games here, and the first play of each game has been a touchdown. We'll see if that continues.
And last week, our first play from offense
at Oak Hill
was a touchdown.
Yeah, okay. So a team like West, not necessarily known as a quick strike offense, but they've had a couple of quick strike plays this year.
Yeah, we just got to do a good job of eliminating the penalties, and can't be getting a long touchdown runs called back.
Oh yeah, that's.
Don't quote me on it, but I believe the Bishop boy Jeffrey has had 5 50-yarders called back or longer.
He's had several, I know that, and it looks like West going to receive because you've got Hunter Brown going back deep along with Brandon Anderson. And it'll be Brown to the near side, Anderson to the far side, Wheelersburg coming out, ready to kick off. I believe that will be Brenton Salmons. I've heard Braxton Salmons. I've heard he's a very good kicker.
Yes.
So we'll see here. Both West receivers are back at their own 5-yard line.
And West has 5 freshmen and a sophomore on the front line.
All right, let's see what happens here tonight. We're ready for kickoff. West Wheelersburg from the rock. Kind of a squibber, hits one of the close man. He picks it up off the bounce of 23, hit him in the chest. Bounced up in the air. Ryan Sissel gets it. He picked up about 7. And West a pretty good starting field position at the 30. Wheelersburg out ready for the defense here. It'll be, as it has been all year, Mitchell Irwin calling signals for the Senators. Mitchell is a 5'11", 180-pound sophomore. West has been very spread out in a lot of their formations this year, but they've been able to run and pass successfully out of all their formations. Right now they've got 1 receiver left, 1 right, and a slot to the right, 1 back in the backfield. That's Hunter Brown, I believe. And we get a whistle right away, flag from the back. Is that delay of game? Delay of game coming
Start
out
the
of
game.
Wow, not what you want to see if you're a West fan. That's not good. So that's going to make it 1st and 15. West right back to the line of scrimmage. There'll be no delay of game this time. Same formation. Receivers right and left, slot right. Now we got a wing right. Now the Bishop in motion. A quick drop, getting some pressure. Steps up. He's flushed. Picks up maybe a couple yards.
Tackled by Sanderlin.
Kenny Sanderlin with the tackle. Big hit there by Kenny Sanderlin. He was able to pick a couple up, but not able to get back to the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd and 13. And, similar formation here, except we have 2 to the left. Now he brings Bishop in motion left to right. There's the give to Brown up the middle. He picks his way through the hole, picks up about 4. Gets inside, gets some of that, most of that penalty back, and extra a little bit more, but it's still a 3rd and 9 for the Senators. And West, see what they dial up here. They've been relatively successful on 3rd down this year. We'll see what they can do against the Bird here. 2 receivers to the left and a wing to the left. Irwin takes the snap, looks across, overthrown, and nearly picked off, but it falls to the turf incomplete, and that'll force up 4th down for West. Brandon Potter will be back kicking for the Senators. And going back deep to receive the punt for Wheelersburg will be Matthew Miller. Miller, I believe, is the Pirates' top receiver on the year. 6 foot, 165-pound senior.
Matthew Miller deep for the Pirates.
Potter waits the ball. There's the snap, good snap. Gets off a decent punt. Miller going to come up running, and it did not hit him, but it gets a good West bounce. It's going to drop dead at the 31 and a half. He got a good roll. That's one of those, that would have been dangerous. Miller, that could have really worked out for West advantage.
Well, yes.
Miller with a good decision at the very end to pull off, because you don't know, you might end up running into that one, and West could have recovered. But as it is, Wheelersburg starts 1st and 10 at their own 32.
Carl Howard, he was on a mission if you caught that one.
Yeah. Jake Gregg brings them out, and receiver to the right, and wing to the right, now in motion to the left. Single back. There's the turn and the give up the middle to Lattimore. Nowhere to go, and he'll be dropped for a big loss.
Very nice.
They're gonna spot forward progress as only a loss of 6 or 7. That's probably pretty good, but he ended up about 12 back. Pirates are hustling up to the line. They're going to try to go some tempo here. West with a big play on first down. See what they can do again here.
Ryan Sissel and Ashton Kleiber in on the tackles there.
Pirates 2 left, 1 right. Now the motion man goes to the right. There's the snap. He looks, he's getting pressured. He's rolling to the right. He's going to tuck and run. He gets a little bit, but not a lot. He's going to be short of the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up third. And I'm going to guess about, well, we'll just wait and see. No reason to guess, so that's why they give us markers. Third down. He didn't get anything. Third down and 16. Maybe even lost a half a yard. So third and 16.
You're just going to have to do their job here.
Yep.
Stay home and do your job.
That's right. Pirates, 2 receivers to the left. And Lattimore back there beside Greg. Greg takes a snap. He looks. He fires right. He's got a receiver. Caught him right on stride. He's going to have the first down and more inside West territory. Down to the Senator 40-yard line. Nice throw by Greg. He found the seam in the Senator zone there and hit him in stride. And the Pirates right back to the line.
I'm just letting you know.
There's the snap. There's the give. And he cuts inside. There's Lattimore. Gets almost a first down. He was able to avoid the first tackler. Picked up about 7 or 8. No, they're going to give him 9. Okay, that was Swords. My mistake. Sorry about that.
You're seeing there.
Eli Swords on the carry.
I haven't been watching, Bill.
And right now
Right
it's 2
You can
receivers
see it?
left. Slot right. There's the give. Lattimore, no, the fake. There's Greg with the keeper. He picks up the first down. Gets it down to the 29.
Well, once again, looks like the center's placing the ball this week. Last week,
Last week they weren't. First and 10, 8:54 to go first quarter. The Pirates to the line, ready to go. There's the snap. He looks right. He throws right. I think it looks going to be short. I think it might have got tipped to the line. Couldn't tell for sure, but either way, it does skip. So incomplete pass, and Portsmouth West now defensively looking at second and 10.
and right out of the gate, I noticed Greg does a really good job of getting rid of the ball quickly.
Yes, he does. He does indeed. He makes one look, makes a decision, and gets rid of it one way or the other. We got 2 receivers left. Now he's going to bring the man in motion. That's Miller. There's the Greg takes about a 7-step drop. There's going to be a screen. Picked off. Oh no!
Nice. Very nice.
Nice play. Almost picked off by Eli Tilley. I thought he had that one. Either way, though, it is a defensive stop. So 3rd and 10. Great job there by Tilley reading that screen.
He almost tipped it up and
Yes, he
caught
did.
it.
Yes, he did. Receivers right and left. Miller in the slot to the right. There's Greg with the drop. He's looking left. He throws left. It's high, but Miller catches it to the 20. He's to the 50. Breaks the tackle. 10-5. Touchdown, Wheelersburg. Nice catch by Miller, because that pass, well, it wasn't a bad pass. It was a little high, and he brought him down and then able to break a tackle and go the rest of the way. So 6-0 Wheelersburg. They strike first, and they'll have a chance to make it 7 here, as I'm assuming it will be the same kicker, Braxton Salmons. I don't know, is that number 80 out there?
Looks as if.
Yes, Braxton Salmons. There's the snap, and the hold is down. Kick is on the way. Lots and lots of leg, and it is good. So the Pirates on top 7-0, 8:35 to go here in the first quarter. So West had did some good things on that drive, but two big plays. The 3rd down and what was it, 16 play?
Yes.
They got hit in that zone there. The Pirates would have had to give it up. Of course, that's something we need to watch tonight. Wheelersburg known very much so for their special teams trickery.
Yes.
3rd and 16 at your own 30, you would imagine is an automatic punt, but not necessarily.
Not with Wheelersburg, you never know.
And then, of course, that play right there was a huge play. Great, not the best of throws, but not a terrible throw, just a really nice catch and run by Matthew Miller. 7-0 Wheelersburg. West again with Brown and Anderson back deep.
deep along with Hunter Brown.
Salmons gets up and approaches the ball. Kick is going to come up at about the, that's going to be bad news for Wynn. Oh, did he touch it? Okay, he did not touch it, so it's going to be out of bounds. That'll be a penalty, legal procedure on the Pirates. It looked like for a minute there that Brown was going to catch it. If he caught it, he was going to be out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Instead, he lets it go. West will take over 1st and 10, and I believe the 35. So they a little bit better start here to see if they can not put it in reverse on the first play with the delay of game, and they're already getting the play run in, so they're ready to go here. Luke Bradford brings the play into Mitchell Irwin. And then Bradford will split right. Andrew Jones wide, Bradford left. Andrew Jones wide right. Bishop slot right. There's the snap. There's looking left. Throws. Caught by Jones. Jones gets it up to the 39 where he'll be dropped. But pick up a 4. You know, he's a big target out there. He had that big play against Valley last time we were here. Caught it and ran about 30 yards with it and knocked some players off of him. He's a big target out there.
Andrew's been a big help to the offense this year. Last week at Oak Hill, he had 2 big plays.
Did he?
Yeah.
6'2", 222 senior, big target out there, and nice job there.
Fights for the extra yardage after every catch.
Yes, he does.
True tight end.
Yep. 2 receivers right or left, and 1 to the right. Slot to the left or wing left. There's a snap. Rolling right, looks. He throws deep. He's got a receiver, but it is it intercepted? And it's yes. They're going to give the Wheelersburg comes away with it. That was for Wheelersburg. It was Josh Clark. Looked like Irwin had 2 receivers out there. Clark just made a great play on the football. And out wrestled the receiver for it.
The throw was there. It was just a jump ball.
I wasn't sure at the beginning who he was throwing it to because he had the receiver on the near side, kind of on a fly pattern. He had a post pattern coming from the other side, slant. But as it is, Pirates take over 1st and 10 at their 31, and now there's the handoff on the end around, and it will be after a gain of about 3 or 4. That was Case Dyer. Case Dyer with, as we said, about a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 10. Well, that's the one thing we said they couldn't do, penalty, which one of the 2 things, penalties and turnovers. And they had a penalty on the first drive that stopped it, and a turnover on the second.
Yeah, Berg's just a team that's going to capitalize on those things.
Look right, and nice play out there.
Ashton Clyburn.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you what, he had a fantastic game against Valley, and already had a pretty good game last week against Oak Hill.
Yes.
So
him and Cecil have really been locking down that middle, man.
That's a junior and a sophomore there, so that bodes well for next year. But not this year. Still got some games to be played. 3rd down and 7 after that big play defensively by Ashton Clyburn. All right, we have wide left is Dyer, now wide right, and he's going to roll to the left, roll to the right. He's looking, throws on the run. It's caught, big hit. He held on to the pass. That was Bradford with the big hit. I think that was Caleb Arthur with the catch, but he took a big hit from Luke Bradford, and I give him credit for holding on. We have a flag on the play, so it's going to come back. The Pirates, I didn't see.
Looks like a hold, possibly.
It is on them. Let's see what it is. Or a legal man downfield, one or the other.
Or did he cross the line of scrimmage?
He did cross the line of scrimmage. That was legal forward pass. That's a legal forward pass. So that will back them up and wipe away a big 1st down for the Pirates. Third down and 12 now.
An opportunity here to make a stance for West.
They've forced some 3rd downs, but they've not been able to get off the field. Let's see what the Senators can dial up here. 7-13 here in the first quarter, 7-0 Wheelersburg. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Shotgun formation with the back to the left. Greg takes it. He steps into the pocket, getting some pressure. He's going to go down, and it looks like a holding penalty, I would assume. But what I don't have to assume is he was sacked for a big loss, about 7 or 8 yards. West has been able to get a lot of pressure on him.
Absolutely. They are doing a great job of getting pressure on him.
And that's going to be on Tilley with the sack. The penalty is going to be on Wheelersburg holding. I'm sure that will be declined. And it will bring up 4th down. Now, like I said a little bit ago, 99 times out of 100, this is an automatic punt. You would have, but
You can never bank on
it's
it.
50-50. 4th and 23 from your own 20. Talk about, or 23. Riverboat Gambler to not punt here, but it would not surprise me. Jeffrey Bishop deep. Salmons is back to punt, I believe. There's the snap. He gets his right foot into it. It's going to come up a little short. Bishop comes up, calls for the fair catch, and makes it at the 45. So that's where West will take over. They've been getting progressively better field position. 30, and they got a 30, and then at the 35, and now they're at the 40. So first and 10 West. First 10 West. The center to 45. They have an opportunity here to get into the Pirate territory for the first time tonight.
Hey guys, we see your comments with the freezing up and stuff. We're doing the best we can. We have about
You would not believe how many people are here sucking
there's
up.
a lot of Wi-Fi going on in the booth tonight.
Hang with us. We'll do the best we can here. All right, we got a motion right to left turn. There's the give, I believe, to Brown. He gets maybe a half a yard. Great job there by the Pirate front line there to stonewall him. He did. They're going to give him a half a yard, almost a full yard. Hard fought yard there by. Well, then they spotted it back. The marker on the far side says he gained a half yard, but the senior center that put it down, junior center, says no.
Yes.
Got nothing. All right, so brings up 2nd and 10 now. 2 right, slot or wing right, wide left. Takes a snap, throws, and that's going to be they caught it.
Nice catch. Looks like a nice catch.
Yeah, they're gonna say he caught it. Jeffrey Bishop, and I tell you what, looked like he got hit before the ball got there. So that could have very easily been pass interference. But as it is, didn't need it. Bishop catches it, pickup of 7. And West in Pirate territory for the first time. 6 minutes to go on a moving clock.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Anderson wide right, and now we've got Bishop coming over to the slot right, wing left, one back behind Irwin. Bishop in motion right to left, and the snap, a direct snap. Why did they blow that dead?
What?
Did somebody jump?
False start.
False start on West, but I didn't see it. Now I do think the snap. I'm not sure if that was the call.
No, that was not the call.
But Bishop with a fantastic reaction to haul that in, and as it is, I think it might have picked the first down up, but it's not going to now. Once again, West moving back at an inopportune penalty makes it 3rd down and now 8.
Looks like we got over 200 watching with us tonight. We thank you guys for bearing with us. It may be a little interruption here and there.
Absolutely. 2 left, 1 right, wing right, and Irwin getting some pressure up the middle. Throws one over to the left, and is it picked off? No, incomplete. Great effort there by the Pirate defender, but it is going to drop incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And Brandon Potter once again on to punt. And Matthew Miller once again deep for the Pirates. He's dropping inside his 30 now, and he'll set up between the 20 and 25 yard lines. Now he takes a couple steps back up to the 25. Potter gets the snap, gets a little pressure, but gets it off a good kick. Miller going to take it at the 20, takes it to the right, and then cuts it up inside, and he'll be dropped right there at about the 28.
Ashton Kleiber.
Ashton Kleiber with the tackle. So West with has had the ball 3 times, not able to do a whole lot with it, but they're progressively winning the battle of yardage, but they've already given up a score. So 7-0 Pirates here, 5:08 to go. West defense with a great job last possession. We'll need to see if they can do it again.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell they've done their homework this week.
Pirates, twin receivers left. I formation now behind Greg. There's the turn and the give to the second man through, and he'll be dropped for another loss. I tell you what, I don't care who it's been. Of course, it's still very early.
Yes.
But I don't care who it's been. Nobody's really ran the ball in West this year.
No, no.
They passed the ball, but they have not ran the ball. Now, Wheelersburg may go off for 250 yards tonight, but they're going to have to do it for me to see it happen. They haven't. Oak Hill, I think, had 600 yards against
Valley,
and then West shut them down pretty much almost completely. Loss of 2.
That was Luke Roten on the tackle there.
Loss of 2, second down and 12 at the 27. Quick drop. He's looking, got plenty of time. He's
Nobody on the
flat,
man.
and that's caught. Going to be dropped short of the first down, but Miller was wide open. West, of course, in some zone coverage there, kind of giving him a lot of a cushion, and that's going to get most of that yardage back. It's now third down, but a very manageable 3 yards or 4 yards.
West back in zone coverage are really thinking that the line was going to get the pressure on him, and he had all day for that one.
Been doing, but not that time. Great job by the Wheelersburg line that time to give him plenty of time. 2 left, 1 right. Shotgun. There's the handoff up the middle, and he's going to be brought down.
Nowhere to go.
Derek Lattimore, he's going to lose about a half a yard. Great play. Who was that? Ryan Sissel?
Yeah, Ryan Sissel.
Ryan Sissel with the tackle. And Brandon Potter in there also. 4th and 4. I'll say it every time. Don't necessarily assume the punt.
Don't bet your money, yeah.
I'm going to say it about 10 times tonight.
4th and 3.
Jeffrey Bishop back deep inside his 25. Wide open. Wow. Wheelersburg. West very lucky right there. Bishop takes it on the bounce to the 23. Avoids the first man. Breaks the tackle. Gets out. Almost. Wheelersburg, if they had a hot route call there, they had a touchdown.
Yes.
West left the gunner on the left side wide open. Absolutely wide open. And Wheelersburg did not check into it, or they would have. He could have walked. Bishop would have been the only guy that had a chance to tackle him. That would have been 40 yards downfield.
Well, that's 2 punts we've got out of Berg tonight.
That's good. That's good. And right now, West, this is actually the worst starting position West has had tonight as they take over at their 22-yard line.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yep. 7-0 Wheelersburg. Play clock's inside 8. That West going to need to hurry. They've already had one costly delay of game penalty. Irwin calls for the ball. He gets it just in time. Looks right. Throws looking deep for Jones, and it's thrown out of bounds. There was a little chicken fighting over there, but I think that was uncatchable. That landed about 3 or 4 yards out of bounds.
Yeah, for sure.
So, second down and 10. I want to go ahead they get the play in here. Still about 18 seconds on the play clock. Receiver right. Tight formation to the left. Pistol formation is Irwin. He pitches left side to Brown. He gets a good block out there. Breaks the tackle. 30, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35-yard line. Great play by the Senators. They had a very tight formation on the left side and got Brown the ball out on the edge. And he was able to make one first guy miss. I didn't see who it was. Got a big block there in the backfield. But with a big run, Hunter Brown gives West the ball deep. Or by far the deepest they've been. 35-yard line of the Pirates, first down and 10. Jones wide right. Pistol formation once again. Motion man left to right. There's the handoff to the motion man. He gets it. It's Bishop. He goes to the 30.
Oh, you got to continue to run there, Jeffrey.
Yep. Tried to cut that one up. If he kept going, he wouldn't have scored, but he'd have got a first down.
Yes.
So as it is, though, he picks up 5, maybe 6. No, that's one of those freshman mistakes. I don't even necessarily call it a mistake. Just a freshman indecision that would have made a good play a better play.
Yes.
Still as it was, a pickup of 6 though, and we're inside 2 minutes. West closing inside the 30 now. Bradford left, 2 receivers right, and a wing to the right. One back, I believe that's Brown in the backfield. Turn, he's looking right, getting pressure from the backside. Feels it, steps up, he's rolling left, throws across his body, and incomplete. But a good job there by Irwin. He felt that pressure and was able to escape.
Yes.
Nice job there by Carson. Did that once. Irwin steps up and gets flushed. Once 26 just close it down there. They got an angle that throw is not going to be
Matthew Miller is coming.
good throw in it, really there by Irwin.
That stops the clock, 1:35 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Wheelersburg.
See what I brought up there?
Yeah, we got one of the many options tonight we
Yeah.
have. Now we've got pistol formation again. Irwin gives the ball left side to Brown. He fights his way forward, gets a couple,
Brown into the blue pile.
but he's going to come up a couple yards short, which brings up a decision for Ben Johnson. 4th down, about 2.5, 3 yards.
Oh, yeah, I believe you're in 4 down territory.
I would imagine so. I was going to say that, but I'm not the one making the money to make that call. And like somebody once said, I don't want to be betting my money with his chips because he's the one that's got invested in this. So
4th and short, you got to always key the football. This is the old, you hear it every time from all the coaches in the stands. Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Two right, one left, pistol formation. We're going to get, we're going to stop it. Oh, we have it's something there. Okay, that was the beanbag that the official had used to spot the football. 4th and 2. Now we're going to get a timeout west. Timeout west. Ben Johnson knows this is a big call, so he takes the timeout. We'll just leave it here. I'm going to stop talking, but we're going to leave it here.
Every once in a while, we're recording it locally, so we'll push up pressure either YouTube after the game.
I realize, as we mentioned, we've having a little bit of some technical difficulties here and there, freezing up, but it has been getting better as we go. Plus, we will be putting out a high definition copy which has not been froze, and it will be on YouTube tonight. So if you'd like to watch after the game and want to watch a replay, hopefully of a West victory, you can do that on YouTube when you plug it up to your high-def television, and it's just like being here.
Yeah, and you search that up on Portsmouth West Senators versus Wheelersburg.
Yep.
In the search bar.
All right, so West now, they are still going for it. 4th and 2. Tight formation here, one to the right, pitch to the right. Brown cuts inside, he gets close,
Really
but
close.
I don't think he made it. He got close, gained a yard, but I think he's going to be short.
I think
the
you're right.
Pirates held.
It's going to be 1st down Wheelersburg.
So, Pirates scored on the first drive. They had a couple of big pass plays. Scored on the first drive. West has done a pretty good job defensively since then. Able to stop Wheelersburg's running game to most of the extent, and have been getting enough pressure on Greg that has made it difficult for him to just sit back there and throw. 2 right, I formation, and he's rolling right, pitches right. He's going to be, he avoids the first hit, going to gain a little bit there. Looked like he was going to get hit for a loss, but he's able, I think, to manage a yard or two there.
Yeah, still met by a host of Senators. Doing an excellent job on the run tonight.
Absolutely. Second down, that brings second down and 8.5, 9. And now they've slowed down just a little bit. They've been running a high tempo offense. Greg looking at the sideline now.
Probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yep. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Set back behind him. Greg takes the snap. Looks right, fires quickly. It's caught, but he'll be met immediately by Carl Howard for a big loss, and that's going to end the first quarter. And right after 1 quarter of play, it's the Wheelersburg Pirates 7, West nothing. The Pirates will be faced with a 3rd down and 9 when we come back to action.
They done an excellent job of covering the bubble screen there.
They did. They definitely did.
Well, here we are in the second quarter, Eric, and I got to say, West is doing a pretty good job of hanging around.
They are. You know, they
Are these guys too close?
they gave up.
Interrupting you guys?
They gave up the long touchdown pass, and they gave up that long third down pass. Those two plays, and a costly penalty on the first drive, and one interception. 7-0. West has to be very happy with where they're at right now.
3rd and long coming up here to start the second quarter. Really seeing some leadership out of the seniors that are out there on this team tonight.
Absolutely.
Luke Roten, Carl Howard, Eli Tilley, Rhett Estep,
Yep.
32 Hunter Brown, and number 9 Luke Bradford.
All right. Good job. That's a pretty good group of boys.
A lot of seniors on the defense.
Not our boys anymore, young man. But all right, 3rd and 11. Trips to the left, 1 to the right, and a setback beside Greg. He takes it, drops back a couple, gets a little pressure. Now he's going to roll to his left, and he fakes the pass, and he's going to have to be forced out of bounds. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue. That's one you have to put the pressure on him, but you've got to be aware of where that sideline is, and
Yes, sir.
that's going to be an easy first. They would have brought up another 3rd straight 4th down. Now the Pirates are going to get that 1st down and more. Coach Johnson very upset.
And rightfully so.
And rightfully so. That's exactly
You
right.
cannot shoot yourself in the foot against a team the caliber of Wheelersburg.
Absolutely not. They don't need any help. 47-yard line now. And Pirates near midfield. They've already scored once, but haven't been back there since. He fakes the reverse, looking deep. He's got a man. Unable to bring it in. Pretty good coverage out there by Brandon Anderson. He wasn't open. He had Anderson beat, but Anderson kind of closed a little bit and made a difficult catch.
Made it a difficult catch. He done a great job there. A good throw by the quarterback.
It was.
That's tough when you got to turn your head like that. You really difficult to do it that way, but he got his hands on it. There's
2nd and 10. There's the give to this jet sweep guy, and he's tripped up after a short gain. He picked up about 3. I believe that was Miller. Yes, it was. Matthew Miller picks up 3 or 4. 4 they're going to give him.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. The Pirates back into West territory for the 2nd time tonight.
3rd down, Pirates.
Receiver left. A couple receivers to the right side. Takes a snap. Throws left side. He's going to bounce it. No, bounced it there. And he had time to make that throw. That's one I've only seen him play just this tonight, but I expected him to be able to make that pass because he had plenty of time. He skipped it. Yes, I'm not going to say it this time, but you know what I want to say here. 4th down and 6, and the Pirates ready to punt. Bishop back deep. And the Salmons, I believe, back there.
Never know with Bird.
That's short.
There
There it
it
is.
is.
Fake. And it's
Nowhere to
stopped.
go.
Play by the Senators.
Good job by the Senators.
You know, it was coming. It was only a matter. And that won't be the only time tonight.
No.
That won't be the only time tonight they do that.
You've called it about 3 times now, Eric.
Well, you know, that's the old blind squirrel theory. You say it enough, so you're going to be right eventually. But I've seen it too many times. Great job. And so have the Senator coaches. Great job defensively there. Snappers to the up back, and he was stoned. Actually lost about a half a yard, I think. So West takes over at the 49-yard line. West slow getting their full complement of players out there, but the play clock just now starting. All right, so 1st and 10 West at their own 49. Wide receiver, wide left type formation right. This is the formation that Anderson, or not Anderson, Brown was able to break for a long one. Now they faked the hand up the middle, faked the reverse, and nothing.
Nowhere to go.
Nothing, nowhere to go. The Pirates, that was a very long developing play there. And trying to misdirection. They were looking to maybe get Luke Brown for free on the backside of the slant. But good coverage by the Pirates and good pressure by the Pirate defense.
Yeah, Mitchell done a good job of trying to step up through the pressure. There just wasn't nowhere to go when he got
Nowhere
there.
to go. Pirates with the West offensive line's done a pretty good job this year and did a pretty good job tonight. But you got to give your credit, tip of the hat to the Pirate defense there. Second down and 12 after the 2-yard loss. Bishop in motion left to right. Turn to give up the middle to Brown. He gets the original. He gets that lost yardage back, but that's about it. And now the Senators are going to be faced with third down and 10 from their own 49.
That's a learned thing. It's not normal. Like if somebody's running into you, your body wants to run away. As a coach telling them to step up in the first half, you can't look right.
And third and 10. One back, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Irwin takes a quick drop, getting some pressure. Now he's rolling to the right. He throws across the middle lane. Andrew Jones, first down and more. He's inside the 40, inside the 30, and drops it near the 25-yard line. And the Senators are cooking now. Of course, they had a good drive last time that got stalled. Let's see if they're able to finish it off this time. First and 10 at the Pirate 26. 9:33 to go, first half.
A great
7-0
throw.
Wheelersburg was a great throw, rolling to his
Great
right.
snag. Good field position.
Jones now split left, receiver right, slot right. Pistol with man behind him. Bishop in motion. There's the give to Bishop. He gets
Got a block,
no blocks.
nowhere to go.
Well played. Well played there by the Pirates, as that was on the tackle, Eli Swords and Eric Lattimore. So great job by the Pirates. Yeah, they were unable to, I'm sorry, it was 19, not 18. So Casey Dorr, not Lattimore. But that's been a play that's been pretty successful for the Senators this year, and that's been a play that you mentioned Jeffrey's had several called back this year. That's been a play that seems it happens all the time. That time, though, nowhere for him to run. So loss of 4. Second and 14. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Single back. Irwin takes it, rolling pocket. Hunter picks up guy, now throws it to Brown. And he makes first guy miss, but he's going to be hit for a big loss.
Berg really good at the gang tackling.
Yes, they are.
They swarm the football on defense.
So that brings a third down, and we'll say 20.
Yeah, every bit of it.
It says 19 on the board, but 20 is good enough for me. So we'll see. Third and 19, 8:05 on a moving clock. First half, 7-0 Wheelersburg. West picked up third down and long the last time. Let's see if they can get it here. 2 left, 1 right. Wing right. Pistol with a back set behind him. Brings Bishop in motion left to right. Turn to fake. Now he's going to roll to his left. Getting pressure, throws back to his right to Bishop. And it is,
that was Hunter Brown.
Oh, was it Brown? Okay. Brown leaked out of the backfield there. And not quite able to haul it in. The ball kind of floated a little bit on Mitchell there. And, of course, he was under quite a bit of pressure. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19. And the Senators bring on the punting unit.
It would have got them back to about 4th and 10. It would have been a first down by any means.
Which might have been 4 down territory.
For sure on the 26.
4th and 19, though, you got a punt. 35-yard line. See if Potter can pin the Pirates deep here.
Potter receives the ball in the 50.
And there's a good punt. And I tell you what, that's a fantastic play by Josh Clark. Fantastic play by Josh Clark. He
faked them out.
Knew he wasn't going to field it. Ran to the right and took everybody with him. The ball hit. It could have been possibly stopped inside the 5, but when nobody's around, it bounces right in the end zone. Josh Clark, big play there. That's one, no stats whatsoever in the box score, but that's a big play. Possibly 15, 16 yards.
Yeah, that's you can't hardly teach that right
No,
there.
you can't. That's smart play. All right, Pirates 1st and 10 at their own 20. 7:31 to go here. Miller in motion, or no, I'm sorry. No, they got a flag.
False start, I believe.
No, they didn't stop the play. They didn't stop the play, so if it falls, they got
Gary, flag on the play.
legal shift or something. Yeah,
Yes.
2 men in motion at the same time, I believe. So that's gonna move them back 5. First and 15. Trips left. He's looking left. Now getting pressure. He's going to roll to the right. He's still looking. Now he's going to be forced out of bounds. This time, the same young man that hit him late pulled up. Good job. Lesson learned. And they still stopped him for actually still a loss, I think, or a minimal gain. Really, we're going to say no gain. So 2nd down and 15 now. Good job by the Senators. And what we got here?
2nd and long, Pirates.
Okay, they're moving them back a little bit. So it was a loss. Forcing out of bounds yard, loss of a couple. 2nd and 17. 2 receivers left. Now the outside man comes in motion, rolling left. He's looking downfield. He throws across his body. He has a man out there sliding. Did he haul it in?
No.
No.
He
Okay,
did not.
incomplete. 3rd down and 14.
Great pass.
I know I'm a little biased, but I got to say I'm proud of the Senators and they're doing a great job on defense.
I mean, I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I'm used to be on the radio where you have to be unbiased. I don't have to be unbiased here. I am not going to be cheap. There's some people that
Yes.
cover games and they're biased and cheap and they make fun of
I
me.
will give credit where credit's due.
I will always call it as even. Now I'm still rooting for West, obviously, but I'll call it straight up the middle. Getting pressure, steps into the pass, behind him, a good catch, and he gets the 1st down and more. He breaks his 40-yard line, got blockers, 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10. Miller
Brandon
breaks it
Anderson
down to the
runs
10.
him down.
Great job by Matthew Miller. That was going behind him. He made a great catch, able to come back to this side, and he had some good blocking out there as well. Matthew Miller with a huge play by the Pirates.
Great job staying in the pocket. Finds Matthew Miller, and he shows how explosive he can be. Cuts back, hits the brain.
652, big play. That was what, probably 75, 80 yards there?
Easily.
And turns a 3rd and long into a 1st and goal, or no, 1st and 11. I'm sorry, 1st
That's
and
the
11.
third and long they've
Yes,
converted
it
tonight.
It sure is. 3 left, 1 right, and there's the
Give
but
Lattimore
nothing to
nowhere
go.
to go.
Lattimore hit almost before he got it. Tell you what, that's a play. I'm sure that was the play call, but that's a play where Greg pulls that out with the pocket, he scores.
And Eli and Billy.
It wouldn't surprise me if they don't recognize
Yeah,
that.
obviously that's a play that I'm sure they have in their playbook, and it would have been a touchdown there. West over pursued, which turned out to be a very good play there.
Down 12.
The Pirates have found some limited success passing the football, big plays, but they have struggled to run the football. West doing a great job defensively on the ground.
Yeah, there haven't been many this season that haven't struggled running the ball against us.
You're exactly right. I think Wheelersburg going to get a timeout. That's what it is, timeout Wheelersburg on this 2nd and 13 from the 14. And we'll take one as well. We'll stay here, but I'm going to just shut up for a while. Ready to go here.
Wear that mask.
2nd and 13. from the Senator 14. See, 2 receivers left, one way left. 2 receivers right, spacing out, and they just put those up. Get in the hole a little bit. He got the yardage back from first down, but that's about it. They really moved the Senator defensive backs way out of the formation there and tried to open some holes. Swords picks up the 3 back for 3rd down and 10 at the 11.
There's a junior Gabriel Myers on the stop there.
Trips right, 1 receiver left. Shotgun with the back to his right. Greg takes it, gives the ball right up the middle. Nowhere to go.
4th down.
Nowhere to go. Eli Swords. That Senator defense, they've given up a couple big plays through the air, but they have not. And they've been very strong up the middle.
I will say it's taken a big play every time.
Forcing a 4th down and an apparent field goal attempt.
We seen earlier he has quite the leg.
Yes, he does. This is definitely within his range. Braxton Salmons, he's got quite a leg. This will be about a 29-yarder. Snap, the hold is down, the kick on its way, and did he pull it? No,
good.
he slipped inside the left upright. So good job there by the Pirates, get the field goal.
Good job by West by just
Great job by the West Senator defense.
holding them to 3 points
Holding them
there.
to 3 points. So 10-0 Wheelersburg. West still with plenty of time here to possibly answer something here before the half. Of course, Wheelersburg will get the ball to start the second half.
Yes.
So, and the Senators with the 2 receivers back that started the game back deep. Brown to the far side, Anderson to the near side. Be possibly on the lookout for an onside kick.
Yes.
This would be something Wheelersburg would do. Try to onside
for
kick
sure.
and shove one more in before the half.
He loves the double dip.
Get one coming out, and that would really demoralize you. You have to be alert. You have to be alert for an onside kick here.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Once again, I see 1 sophomore and 4 freshmen on the front.
Well, those freshmen had better have been told to be ready, because I'm not saying he is going to, but I'm saying he very well might.
For Coach Johnson, that's the thing. You're down 10. If you can get 7 out of it.
Here's the approach by Salmon. He gets his left foot into it. It comes down to Brown at the 5-10. Comes back to the middle. Now he's going to try to break it outside. Nowhere to go.
Gets to the 20.
20-yard line, 20, maybe even the 21. They're going to give him forward progress out to the 21.
Eli Jones in the stop.
And 4:48 to go first half. West, if they are able to put a drive together here, have the time, we'll see if they're able to do it.
The Wheelersburg offense got down to quality heating and cooling red zone on
I said the 21. I think it's the 22, so we'll give them that extra yard there. 1st and 10 at the 22. Bradford and I believe that is Bishop to the left. Right.
Jones to the right.
Jones. Now we got motion. Sissel nowhere to go. He throws it up. A nice, very well played there by the Pirates. Almost.
Need a little bit more zip on that ball.
Yep. Great, nice play by Josh Clark. Broke that up. 2nd down and 10. And 10-0 Wheelersburg. Far right is Diamante Staggs. Far left is Bishop, not Bishop, Jones. Now Bishop in motion. Turn to give, and we got a whistle stopping play. Legal procedure on the Senators. That was Bishop up the middle.
Initial call for false start on the Senators.
Looked like they handed off to Potter on that play.
Oh, was that Potter?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 9. Okay, so it was 19. I thought it was 18, but it was 19. He's done a nice job when he's committed as a secondary running back.
He hasn't carried the ball much, but when he has, it's been for positive yardage.
You're right, that was Potter. That's my mistake there. 2nd and 15. Play clock's moving pretty quick here. West's going to need to hustle. It's down to 12.
Go-to guy's been Andrew Jones.
And we're at 5 now. We've got motion right to left, and he's rolling to his left. Gets a nice block by Potter, picked off, and that's going to possibly be 6. No, let's see. Oh, intercepted by the Pirates. Just stepped right underneath it. And he came down hard. Matthew Miller, I believe that is. I'd say possibly just the wind. I would hope that's just the wind being knocked out of him. Miller read that play perfectly. And the Senators coming to the sidelines here. Pirates going to their sidelines. The Pirate training staff comes across. I think, yeah, there he goes. He's hopping up. I think that was just the wind knocked out. How could you not? I mean,
he was up there.
He was up there.
Sissel come flying in under him, doing his job.
So he's taking a knee, but not. He's just taking a minute to get his breath. There he goes. He's up. Nice play by Matthew Miller. And the Pirates look to possibly score again here. They're now inside the Senator 10-yard line, first and goal, and I believe the 8. Hard to see where that ball's spotted, but I think it's the 8.
Yeah, I think this is really 13-7. Braxton, you kicked every
And 2 receivers right, 1 far to the left.
Lattimore in the backfield.
Lattimore in the backfield. There's Greg waiting the ball. He's going to go up the middle.
Keeper.
And he's dropped. Eli Tilley.
Flag on the play.
Play do it. Flag on the play way back. That's in the defensive backfield. Let's see what the call is here.
Berg backing up with the ball, looks like.
Yeah, it is on Wheelersburg. We'll see what the call is. Personal foul on the Pirates. So that's a big penalty.
Yes.
I mean, Wheelersburg most definitely capable of scoring from 21 yards out, but first and goal, or 22, 21, where they're at 22. First and goal for the 22. That's not necessarily what you have in your playbook called up here. We'll see. They have 4 downs to get it if they want.
Second down now.
They clearly, no, it's still for. Oh yeah, it is second. You're right.
Second down on the personal foul. You lose it down.
That's right. Second and 21. Second and goal, 21. Low snap. He gets it. He throws to the left. Behind him again. That play was behind him again. This time, unable to bring it in was Caleb Arthur. And that brings up third down.
Third and long. Once again.
I do believe this kid has range from 38 yards. If West can hold him here, I'd say they will try the field goal, but 38 is no gimme. I don't care how good you are in high school. One receiver, far right. 3 to the right. Takes a snap. He's now getting pressure. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's rolling to his left. Tries to set up, throws across his body, incomplete.
Nothing. No flags?
No flags. That's the big thing. That brings up 4th down and goal from the 21. And the Pirates are apparently going to try the 38-yard field goal. He definitely has the leg. We've seen that.
Yes. I tell you, if you're West, you've really just got to be angry at yourself tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even if he makes this, you're down 13-0, and with the turnovers you've had,
yes,
and a couple of the penalties and mistakes, you have to feel some. I mean, you don't want to be down 13-0, but Salmon's on to attempt the 37-yarder. Snap, hold is down, almost blocked, not quite able to get there though, and it is good. And probably had another 10 to go. I mean, he would have probably cleared there from 45, but still, after giving first and goal inside the 10, West has to be somewhat relieved to only give up 3.
2 times tonight.
Exactly, 13-0. The Pirates now on top, 3:58 to go before the half.
I think he deserves 38. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back to watch the kick of the play. 13-0 Bird. This is high school football.
Good kick there. Seems like Wheelersburg always has good kickers, and he's another long line.
Yes, I coached middle school for a few years there, and it was always one thing I noticed when we played every team in the SOC. Bird kicked in the 7th and the 8th. They kicked an extra point when everyone else went for 2.
Because they didn't have anybody they had faith in.
That's right.
Yep. All right, so.
And it shows at this level because they've always got a solid kick.
It absolutely does. All right, so ready for the kickoff
Be
here.
on your toes. It's
That's
Wheelersburg.
right. I'm assuming, yep, that is Anderson near side. And Brown to the far side. He gets under this one, kind of
Big
a
time.
floater, and they're going to come up, and he bobbles it. And West bobbled the ball. Did West come up with it or did Wheelersburg? It looks like it's going to be the Senators. But that was, I mean,
I believe that was intended.
I guarantee it was intended. Don't think
It looked
for a
like a
minute
pitching wedge.
Don't think for a minute he mishit that football. That was exactly where he wanted to put it, and it almost worked.
3-yard line on the run to try and catch it, and it bounced just in front of him, then bounced off of him. A live ball.
First and 10. Pirates, 3:54 to go here in the first half. 13-0 Pirates.
Disastrous with 3:54 left to play in the first half.
And Senators
13-0 deficit.
have had a couple of turnovers here. They need to, at worst, go into the half 13-0, and at best put some points on the board here. There's the snap, rolling, looking, stepping up, throws. He's looking for Bishop and just overthrows him.
Just overthrows him.
Irwin's pass incomplete.
Bishop had his man beat.
Bishop.
But it's going to be about a yard overthrown.
And Mitchell got absolutely smoked on that play as well.
He's up again. We'll see. He's taking some big hits this year.
He's a tough
He
kid.
usually gets up. He's a tough kid.
Laid back
Boy,
kid.
isn't he,
man.
though?
Yeah. You ready for tonight? Yep. That's what you're going to get out of
with
him.
that little shy, wry little grin on his
Yep.
face. Second 10. Motions Bishop. Turn to give to
Potter.
Potter. He gets about 4. Maybe.
Nice little downhill run.
Yeah. Maybe 5. Let's give him 5. Pick up a 5 there by Potter.
First run by Potter tonight without the penalty.
Yep.
And
Brings up third down and 5.
Brennan does a great job of keeping his head up. He runs upright.
Yeah.
You know.
He got into the game against Valley a few weeks ago. If you recall.
2 receivers left, 1 right.
Yep. Motion from right to left. Snap, rolling. He's getting some pressure. Throws it. And just overthrows Bishop again. He had Bishop had a couple of yards on his guys with that crossing pattern.
I believe that would have been a first down.
It was, he would have been first down right where he caught it. But unfortunately, just out of the range there. So West looks to be ready to punt again now, 4th and 5 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, I do believe that might have been a touchdown if he catches that. Free safety was
If
up.
he catches him in stride, you might be right.
Free safety was nowhere to be found back there.
Potter back to punt. Miller back deep inside the 50-yard line there. Pirates bringing some pressure. Potter gets the ball off, and it hits. Takes a center to roll. Inside the 45, going to be down at about the 42 or 43. And the Pirates plenty of time, 2:58 and 2 timeouts. They have struggled to run the ball. They haven't passed the ball at will, but they have hit some big passes, and that's been what has really helped the Pirates. The first drive, 2 big third down passes. See what the Senator defense can dial up here. Pirates with 3 left, 1 right. Shotgun with the back to the left. Takes the snap, looking at full swing pass. It's caught. Going to get a look like a block in the back. Did not see a flag. As it is, it only gains a couple. And the clock will continue to run. 2:43 and rolling. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 2 right, 1 left. Same. Takes the snap. He's looking left. Gets rid of it quickly. Caught. Gets the first down and picks up a couple more before he's knocked out of bounds.
Looks like they've gone to the up tempo here.
Yep, they've been hustling to the line every time, but they haven't always snapped it when they get there. Now they're getting there quickly and snapping the definite 2-minute offense at this point. First down, Wheelersburg. West 43. 2 left, 1 right. Shotgun. Back to the right. Takes the snap a little high. Pulls it down, and he's going to run. He gets, that's one of the better runs they've had tonight. And that was a busted play, I think, because a high snap. I think he turned to give it to the guy, and he was not able to do it.
Roten run him down from behind.
Nice play by Greg to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. We're inside 2 minutes now. Pirates. Greg takes a snap, looks left side, caught. He's going to step out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down. Miller with the catch, and the Pirates now 1st and 10 to 30, 1:50 to go. 13-0 Wheelersburg. They're already almost in field goal range.
Yes. And they've found something that's working with Miller on that sideline pass
A little quick out on the sideline. Of course, West not wanting to give up that deep pass, but giving him a little bit of a cushion over there. 2 right, 1 left, same formation, just flip-flopping sides, handoff up the middle. That's the big run they've had.
That's the
best
biggest run of the
run they've
night
had.
for them.
Swords gets about, they're going to mark him down to 24, so that's going to bring up second down and 4. Coming up on a minute and a half. And there's the snap, looking left, now he looks back to the right, he's getting plenty of time to throw, finds his, wow. Had the guy wide open, Eli Swords, but I think he was thinking about running before he caught it.
Yep.
That is a fortunate break for the Senators, because if he catches it, it's definite field goal range and possibly a touchdown.
Yeah.
As it is now, 3rd down and 4, 1:24 to go.
Anderson up a little bit on.
Swing pass this side to Swords. He is caught and drugged down by Ashton Kleiber, I
4th
think.
and short.
Going to bring up 4th and short. Going to be 4th and about 1. Yep, 108, 107. Will the Pirates kick? Will they go for it, or will they run the clock down and call timeout? My bet is on the 3rd one. I think they're going to run it. Nope. They appear to be going for it. Maybe trying to possibly draw West offside. We'll see. Greg, they've got 2 right, and now they're going to call timeout. Okay, yeah. Well, Wheelersburg didn't come over here to settle for field goals, but that's what they've had to do, 2 of the 3 scores that they've had. No matter what West is able to do with the football, this would be a huge stop if they were able to stop the Pirates here on 4th and short.
For sure.
Because even though they're down 13-0 and Wheelersburg has the ball to start the second half, the Senators have made a lot of big plays defensively. They just haven't been able to keep those drives going offensively, and that's the difference in the game right now. If they do choose to go for the field goal, it'll be about 39 or 40 yards, and his last one was 37 or 38. And cleared by almost 10, so once again, he has the leg, no doubt. And let's see, looks like they are going to go for it. 4th and 1. 4th and 1, tight formation up underneath center.
72.
Turn, now he fakes it, he's looking, he throws across the middle, it is intercepted! No, knocked away, but West holds, did not fall for it. I think that was Luke Bradford back there, if I'm not mistaken. And the Senators with turning the Pirates away from a touchdown the 3rd time tonight. They were able to get field goals the other 2 times, but good job by West defense once again. And I would expect West probably just takes a knee here, but I'm not the one calling the plays. And it doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Bishop, there's the handoff. Bishop looking to get around the outside. Can't get there. Nowhere to go. And the clock continues to run.
That may be it.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be hurrying, and he's slow to get up.
Both teams with 2 timeouts. The play clock just started. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. And I don't think they want to, although they're not going to the locker yet. And I don't know. Yeah, I would think if you're just going to go take it to the locker room, you just take it to the locker room. But they're going to wait it all the way. Now they're going. Okay. So after 1 half of action here at the Rock in the final game of the season, the regular season, it is Wheelersburg 13, West nothing. We'll just step away from the microphone for a minute. We'll be back in 10 minutes to start the second half.
Look. All righty.
All right, we're back here at the Rock, and we are about ready to start the second half. It's 13-0. Wheelersburg leads West. Wheelersburg will get the ball to start the second half, but Mike, as we talked in the first half and as we talked at halftime, the West defense has been very impressive. They've given up a couple of big plays, but they, except for the one touchdown they gave up, they stepped up when they've had to and made some plays and forced the Pirates to settle for field goals. They stopped a fake punt that would have kept the drive alive. So, you know, Wheelersburg's very good with their special teams game, and Senators able to stop that. So a lot to be proud of in that first half, and to see if West can get a stop in the second half and get a touchdown. If West can get a stop to start the second half and get a touchdown, then some bad thoughts that might start creeping into the Pirates' head.
It's not very often that I can say you see Berg score 7 points or one touchdown
in a half.
In a half.
Well, I mean, you look at their scores this year. They've scored 31, 42, 52, 36, and 63. Of course, that's a ball game. That's not half, and then we've still got a long way to go here. But
yeah, it can get ugly in a hurry. We know that.
But they have scored 222 points in 5 weeks. So you know they're averaging over 40 points a game.
Yes.
44 points a game, something like that. And not quite halfway there in this game. So West's preparing to kick off. There's Kayla Hazelbaker out there, first time tonight.
Looks like we're set to kick it here. Hazelbaker back.
Yeah, who is that back deep? We got, is that Casey Dorr maybe? Little Squibber down the left side, takes a big hop, bounces loose, they bump into each other, corralled at the 20. He's just going to go down. Matthew Miller on the return. Could not have played that any better if you're West, except for the ball kicking away from him. That's a well-placed kick by Hazelbaker. And the Pirates will start the second half, taking over first and 10 at the 20. Big drive here for both teams. Big drive for both teams.
Yes.
Pirates can really put West in a very difficult hole, and West can say the first half is not a fluke. So let's see what happens. 2 right, 1 left. Snap, the give up the middle. This time he gets a little better blocking, and he is able to get a lot of yards there. I say a lot is 7 or 8. But tonight, that's been probably their biggest run of the night. As West has done a good job defensively, they got a little better blocking up front that time. The Pirates did.
I think they recognize the hurry up is the way to go here right now.
I believe that was Carson Williams, if I'm not mistaken. Second down and short. The turn and the give. Well played. Oh, no, he broke it. That's going to possibly go. Oh, no, good play.
Ashton Kleiber.
I was almost ready to start calling.
Saved a big play.
Yes, he certainly did. That was Carson Williams again. Williams was hit for a big loss, able to spin out of it, come back to the right side. Looked like he had lots of blocking set up down the right side. Kleiber.
Brandon Potter had him in the backfield.
Kleiber able to wrap him up, but not before he picks up a first down. So the Pirates look like they're coming out to prove a point that they can run the football. We'll
Lattimore.
See if West can do anything to stop it. There's the turn, there's the give, and he's tripped up, but not before. They've made some adjustments at halftime. We'll see if West adjusts back.
I will tell you that if Lattimore gets around somebody, it's a different gear.
Oh, I'm sure. Eric Lattimore with a nice pickup there.
He's small in stature, but he hits a different gear.
Listed 5'7", 195, but and we got a whistle blowing here. I'm not sure exactly what.
Play clock.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it was. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun formation.
Give to
Lattimore. And he gets the man to miss. He's the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 45 they're someone will say. Wheelersburg has made some adjustments here. They are decided to try to prove they can run the football, and so far they're doing it.
It's a big pickup, but on time he's got to just hesitate a little bit more. Let his guards make the block.
And they're now in the West territory again. 2 left, 1 right. Lattimore set back to the side. Greg takes now. He throws out in the left side. Miller catches it. Gets one man to miss. Makes the second man miss before he's tripped up.
Pass complete to Miller.
And pickup of about 6. And the Pirates moving like a well-oiled machine right now.
Really quick with the bubble screens, and they're getting.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Greg doesn't take a lot of time getting rid of the football.
No.
Lets his playmakers make plays. Miller, there's the turn to give to Lattimore. He's tripped up, but not until after he gets that first down.
That was Eli Swords on the carry.
Was that Swords?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yes, you're right, it was Eli Swords. And West looking to get a little more beef in there on the defensive line. White Weggers coming in. 1st and 10. Pirates at the West 35. There's the give us Swords again. Oh, yep. And he takes a pretty good hit there from West White Weggers, but not before a pickup of about 4.
Yeah, Berg has definitely changed the tempo.
Yes, they have, and they've changed. And I think I'm not sure what it is because I'm not a football coach, although I play one on the radio. But it looks like they made some changes on their blocking scheme up front. To either that, or they're just executing better. I don't know what the deal is, but they're moving the football on the ground. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Now man comes in motion. There's the give to what that was Williams.
Bring up 3rd down.
Carson Williams picks up a couple, but slowed down there. Sissel, I think, on the tackle. Yep. 3rd down and 5.
3rd down, Pirates.
Pirates at the line again quickly, but taking a little more time to make the call here. Now they're set. 3 men in the back, 2 men in the backfield, 3 with the quarterback, Greg. Oh, that's going to be a big penalty on the Senators. It's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't know if that's a true 5 yards. I think it's about 5.5. But now it's 3rd and 1, or half actually, 3rd and a half. 3rd and 1. High formation, Greg under center. Turns the give, makes the first man miss, and jumps forward for the 1st down. I believe it was Swords on the carry. I tell you, even right now it is 13-0 Pirates and they're driving. But once again, I'll say what we talked about in the beginning of the game. West has gotten better every ball game, and they look better tonight.
Yes.
Just a couple mistakes here and there, a couple penalties. Had some drive falter, but looking good so far. They need to stop them though. The Pirates are in the midst of a long drive here. 7:42 in the 3rd quarter. Greg under center again. Gives the second man. That is Swords. He's going to get close to the 1st down. They will say he's just short. So that makes it seconds and inches. Now they may measure it. No, they're going, okay, they're just not going to measure it. They're going to, they blew the whistle. Now they blew the whistle, but they're not, okay, they are moving. For whatever reason, they didn't move it up at first, but they are giving the 1st down. So 1st and 10, and inside the red zone. There's the give to the big man, and he nowhere. That was a
72.
Yeah, Blake Richardson, big boy, 6'3", 270, a senior. He got hit him low. That's what. But they got him before he could get that 270 moving.
6'3", 270. Got him listed as a linebacker as well.
Yep, Ryan Sissel with the tackle. Sissel and Kleiber have been making a lot of tackles all
Wide
year long.
left, way out there.
Yep, giving a lot of room to the left side for Miller in motion. They're going to give it up the middle. That is nowhere to go for Lattimore. So That brings up 3rd down. He actually lost about a half a yard to a yard, so 3rd and 9. We're just about exactly halfway through this 3rd quarter. Wheelersburg's been on the drive the entire quarter. You know, even though they've been in the hurry-up offense as far as tempo, they haven't always snapped the ball quickly. This has been a long, sustained drive, 6 minutes and counting. 3rd and 9. Receiver left, 2 right. Greg looked, he's looking left, he throws left, it's high,
No
it's
good.
going to be incomplete. Kind of left him out to dry out there, and he took a big shot. Who was that, Miller?
13. That was 13.
13, okay.
Case Dyer.
Case Dyer, he took a shot. And once again, it appears the Pirates are going to settle for their 3rd field goal attempt of the night. We'll see.
It appears.
I will say that all night long. You're going to be tired of hearing me say that. Braxton Salmon's probably already tired of hearing me say it. Braxton Salmon's setting up for a 30-yard field goal from just inside the right hash. On the hold will be Casey Dorr. Without a doubt, he has the leg. The angle's not bad at all. West was able to get pretty good pressure last time. This time they don't bring quite as much. Kick is on the way. Low line drive, but it
No
goes
good.
no good. Wide right. Big stop once again. I mean, that time the Pirates kind of stopped themselves on the missed field goal, but West with a good job inside the 20 as they stopped. The Pirates forced another opportunity from field goal, and that time Salmons was just wide and West now, they got the stop we talked about. What can they do offensively? Can they extend the drive and get it into the end zone? Bradford left. 3 receivers right. Pistol formation with runner behind. There's the fake give and then the keeper by Irwin. He got only about a yard, maybe a yard and a half.
Not sure if that was a call play or
That's
not.
a strange call, if it was. I think there was something wrong there. Or I should say a strange looking call. I won't say it's a strange call, but it was a strange looking play. And he got, like I said, maybe a half yard to a yard. 2nd and 9. Pirates defense has been very stout tonight, of course, as you would expect with the shutout going right now.
2nd and 9.
Two right. Irwin takes it, looks in the flat. He throws Bradford. Bradford catches it, and he'll be dropped immediately.
Got a few.
Does pick up a few. Clark with the tackle. West picks up about 3. We'll say 3. Makes up 3rd and a long 5, short 6. 24-yard line of the Pirates. 13-0 Wheelersburg. If you're just joining us, the Pirates scored a touchdown on their first drive and then had a couple other drives that West was able to stall them inside the 20, and they were forced to settle for field goals. They settled for a field goal attempt this time, and it was wide, so 13-0 Pirates. There's the snap. He's going to pull down and run, but Pirates had that played. Irwin gets I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage. So Swords on the tackle. 4th down and 6.
Again, young quarterback, feels the pressure, his eyes come off the route. Once they do that,
Brandon Potter on to put it away. Matthew Miller deep.
it's easier said than done. You've got to keep your eyes downfield.
All right, Potter back. Miller back at his own 45. Potter set to take the ball at his 12. Good snap. Potter gets the ball off.
Good kick.
Pretty good kick. Miller comes over, calls for the fair catch, and then gets away from it. Takes a little bit of a center to bounce before rolling out of bounds at around the 37 or 38. They're going to maybe mark it to 35 and a half, 36-yard line. So Pirates take over again for the second time this half. Well, I will say this: whether West comes back and wins, or whether they lose, even if the Pirates put up another touchdown or two in this last 15 minutes, they have to feel pretty happy with their performance tonight,
Yes.
at least in the sense that it gives them confidence going into the next week against Chesapeake, and then if they are fortunate enough to meet the Pirates again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It is hard.
You know, as a Senator fan, I'm proud of the effort they've given thus far.
Absolutely. Miller in motion. The snap. Greg looks. He got plenty of time. Now he's getting a little pressure. He rolls out of the pocket to the left, getting some more pressure. He's being flushed. He fakes it and then runs out of bounds.
By Potter.
By Potter.
Out of bounds by Brandon Potter.
He called his name a lot tonight. He's played well. So loss of about 3. 2nd and 13. Josh Clark.
Josh Clark's had a heck of a game tonight.
Get to the right here. Greg takes a snap, gives to the back.
Nowhere to go.
Absolutely nowhere to go. He got a yard, but when you're on 2nd and 14, that doesn't really help you a whole lot. This has been the down that's given West a little bit of trouble. 3rd and long. They've been able to make a play a couple times. They've given up some big plays a couple times. We'll see what they're able to do here.
Third down.
2 right, 1 left. Shotgun formation. Greg looking across the defense. Step now. He's going to settle back in. Got his running back sitting in. There it is again. There it is again. Hard count. Good play there. Good job by Clark, Greg, a senior quarterback. Picks up 5 the easy way. 3rd and 6 is a lot better than 3rd and 11.
A lot more manageable play
Trying
here.
over the right. Greg takes it, looking, throws, and it is caught.
No good.
Tackled short of the first down. Great, nice play there by West Jeffrey Bishop. Caught the catch was by Caleb Arthur. I believe that was 18.
Here. 4th and long 2.
4th and a long 2, and they will apparently.
Now,
No, they're not even acting like
Wes
they're
has
gonna punt.
jumped twice.
Yeah, well, they're not even acting like they're going to punt. They appear to be going for it. We'll
We've
see.
jumped twice.
There's the snap. There's the handoff.
No.
And he did not get
No.
it. West held. Great job on the Senator defense.
Time and time again tonight.
I know the Pirates got a little bit of vote of confidence with that first drive. They moved the ball on the ground pretty well until they got in the red zone, and then West stiffened. That time, this drive, they were able to run the ball again. Great job by the Senators, and they really need to get some points out of this. They want 2 minutes to go in the 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Time and time
13-0.
again tonight, they've just stepped up on that run defense.
Carl Howard, I think, was in there. Well, I mean, it's probably, you might as well just say the entire line. 2 right, 1 left. Pistol formation, Brown behind him. There's the snap. Irwin takes it, drops. Now he's getting some pressure. He's rolling right, telling the receivers to move. He throws.
There's a flag.
I don't see a flag, but
Wow.
there appeared to be contact. But no flag according to the
Oh,
officials.
my.
So Andrew Jones was the intended target.
Time right here. All you can do is let
2nd down and 10.
when he gets this, he's got to step up and help his guards and tackles out. Step up.
And 1:52 to go. Still, as we said, 13-0 Wheelersburg. And West's going to have to call a timeout here or do something in a hurry because they're. Oh, okay. They had to switch the footballs out, so maybe they reset it. They reset it. Okay. All right. So 2nd and 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right, wing right. Pistol formation, back behind. In motion, right to left is
Here comes the
Sissel.
pressure.
He takes a step, looks, throws, and he was hit. He was hit right when he threw it, but it's caught, and that is caught by who is that? Oh, okay, number 2. That was Diamante Skaggs. And that brings up a 3rd and reasonably short, 3rd and about 4.
Probably
Close. It's close.
Close
It's
to
close.
4 down territory.
If they gain anything or just no gain or gain anything, I'd say you're right. Lose anything at all, and they probably punt. Still a lot of time, 13 minutes to go. Snap, looks left quickly, throws it. He's looking forward.
Yeah.
Caught by Bradford! Inside the 10 for the Senators. They're inside the Pirate red zone and knocking at the door. First and goal, West at the 6 or 7 yard line. We'll see where they spot now. They're going to push it back a little bit. They're going to put it at the 10. Okay, but still fantastic play by the Senators. Great throw, great catch, great times by the line. Everybody did their job there. Skaggs wide right, wing right, tight everywhere else. Irwin under center, fullback, I formation behind, turns to give. Oh, absolutely nothing. Wow. Somebody missed the block there, or that was just a tremendous, tremendous play. I can't get the number, but
It's Kenny Sanderland.
was it Kenny Sanderland? Okay. Kenny Sanderland with a fantastic play on that one. And that's a big loss of 4. He got there almost as fast as the ball did, but he got to Brown. Now we got the pistol 2 left, 1 right, pistol formation, Brown there. He's getting pressure again right up the middle.
This time it's Carson Williams, the other linebacker.
Carson Williams with the sack. Big loss. West putting it in reverse right now.
Carson Williams.
And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter if they wanted to. But West with third and goal from the 22. As
Good time for a hard count.
9 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that's our score at the end of 3. It's Wheelersburg 13, West nothing. Couple of scores I've gotten recently. Sims Valley 8, Northwest 7 in the third quarter. Waverly 42-8 over Oak Hill. Valley, the last score we had was 7-0 Memphis over Valley at the half. And right here, we have, as we said, 13-0. Wheelersburg West had it first and goal from the 10. They've had 2 back-to-back negative plays for big losses. Pirate linebackers have blitzed right at the middle and been able to hit the ball carriers both times, one being the quarterback, one being the running back. What will West do here? Third and goal at the 22. 2 receivers right. Irwin takes the snap, gets some pressure, throws it toward the end zone. It is. Oh,
flag!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
I don't want to. I still have the radio guy in me, but that was. I mean, when a guy's left arm gets pulled back.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
His left arm was pulled back while the ball was still in the air.
Oh my goodness!
4th and 22. Regardless of whether it should have been or not, it was not called, so it's 4th and 22. See what West can do here. That was very possibly a touchdown. Should have been pass interference.
Yeah, without a doubt. Not being biased at all.
I think anybody from Wheelersburg that's listened to this ball game tonight cannot say we have not called this game right down the middle. We have rooted for West, but we have called it exactly how it's been. That was bad. Pressure by the Pirates from behind, and he's going to be drugged down. Good job by Wheelersburg there. Kenny Sanderland chases down Mitchell Irwin from behind. So 3 negative plays sandwiched around a missed pass interference call by the officials. Will give the Pirates the ball back, 1st and 10. Pirates had 3 fantastic defensive plays on that, no doubt about it. 3 fantastic defensive plays. They had 1 penalty that did not get called.
I agree.
And that caused the Pirates to take over. So it's 1st and 10 Wheelersburg, 11:51 to go in the contest, 13-0 Pirates lead, and they are at their own 30. Now what West can't let happen is they can't let that stop hurt them here. They have to stay focused and try to get another stop. That's all you can do. There's the guy in motion. They're going to pitch it out, and he cuts it up, gets about 3 or 3.5. Swords with the carry. Luke Bradford, one of the players out there, tripping him up. And I give him 4, 2nd and 6. Maybe even a long 5. The last drive, even though the Pirates came away with no points, they had a time-consuming drive. Went over half of the 3rd quarter. Brings Miller in motion, left to right. Turn, snap to give up the middle. Lattimore, he probably is gone. 50, 40, one man to beat. It's Anderson, 20, 10. Touchdown, Wheelersburg.
Touchdown, Pirates.
Big statement.
Block.
Touchdown, Wheelersburg. Huge run there by Lattimore. One thing I said, they can't let the lack of penalty on one end let them let down there, and I think that's what happened. Plus, with what you said, Lattimore, he gets the open space. He's
faster than he looks.
He has some jets. So big play there by the Pirates. 66-yard touchdown run by Lattimore. And 19-0 Pirates. Now, will they kick the extra point here, or will they go for 2 to put it back to 21? It looks like they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. They've got the Blake Richardson in there in the backfield. Sanderlin now they're going to move from right to left.
Sanderlin at quarterback.
Sanderlin at quarterback. He's going to be a keeper. He gets it, and he is in for the score. 2-point conversion good by Kenny Sanderlin. And with 11:04 to go in the contest, Pirates now on top of the Senators, 21-0.
Exactly that tonight on the defensive side of the ball. In that last series, had a sack, tackle for a loss, and this time he's going to get the 2-pointer. But big gaping hole right there. Gives some credit. The right-hand side of the offensive line, Griffey and Holsinger on the pull. Chase Conley in center opens up a big hole for Lattimore. And he's in the secondary right now. Brandon Potter's the only guy that laid a hand on him. And what I like here is Lattimore finishes. Yeah, you think maybe he starts to fatigue a little bit. He takes it.
All right, so 11:04 to go in the contest. West now they have to score on this drive, no doubt about it. It's almost well, I mean, if you have any chance at all whatsoever, you have to score here, and field goal won't do it. So
no.
See what they're made of here.
There's your ball game on the last 5 minutes.
Here's the kick. Another one of those chip shot kicks coming up is Anderson. He picks it up at the 16, up to the 25, and that's where he'll be stopped. So 1st down and 10 for Wheelersburg at the Senator 25.
A great story. Well, I'll tell you what, I had a chance to broadcast this game a couple years ago.
See what West can dial up
2
here.
minutes to go in the game with a broken leg. He had the drive of his life. He led the Pirates down the field.
Senators come out, and they got receiver right, 2 to the left.
There you go.
And you got a wing to the right, pistol,
He was limping. You could see.
motion from left to right. Fake, give, pressured, rolling, throwing, looking for Bishop, and unable to bring it in. Incomplete.
Looked like Jones was wide open across the middle, but it's hard running to the right.
You're right, but it's like I say, you don't want to throw late across the middle. That's what that would have been. So 2nd down and 10.
They were losing. That ball game was going the other way. Quarterback hurt. What's going to happen? We weren't sure if he's going to play the last series. And he Tom Brady did.
A lot worse than that.
2 right, 1 left. Wing to the left. Irwin calling out signals. Now I bring Bishop in motion. Give and nothing for Brown. He's hit immediately. Going to lose a few there. Pirates pinning their ears back, bringing the heat. And it's going to lose about 3 or 4 yards there. 3rd down and 14. Got Jones wide right. Bishop slot right. And Bishop in motion to the left, dropping, rolling. Now you're going to throw back a little screen play, but nothing there. Nothing there.
Pass complete to Brown.
Hunter Brown's tackled immediately upon catching it, which brings up 4th down.
Look at the smile, like, you know, this is, and again, he's got some friends on this team. He's playing against some guys that he grew up with. When he is stepping up.
Potter back to kick.
Good job staying home right there, reading the screen.
And back deep again is Miller.
Sanderman on the stop.
Miller setting up inside Senator territory. Potter will catch the ball inside his own 10. Snap. Boot it away. Gets into it pretty good. Miller calling for the fair catch. Now he gets away, and the Senators hit it. And Pirates will start inside West territory at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Wheelersburg, 9:27 to go in the contest.
I would think you're going to see a good dose of the run here.
You would imagine. I mean, that's the thing to do at this point. You've got the game for Wheelersburg. You've got the game in hand. The clock is your friend. So you
come back on the screen and make the tackle.
Want to run the football, especially with the long run there the last time. The great run by Lattimore.
And here's the 4th down.
And we get motion right to left. There's the give to the jet sweep. He gets a good block, cuts it inside, and he may be going 40, 35, 20, 10. No, steps out of bounds. We do have a flag back right about the line of scrimmage.
Flag on the play.
And we'll see what that is. A couple of Pirate linemen are staying right where they're at, so they know it's on them. It's going to be on the Pirates, and everybody's coming back.
Lattimore on the carry. Flag on the play.
Block below the waist.
That was the other Lattimore, wasn't it?
I think so. I believe so. And that is a loss of 10, 15, loss of 15. We're inside 10 minutes now, 9:18. Split wide left is Case Dyer. Motion right to left. There's the give on
Lattimore.
the jet sweep again. Lattimore, he's going to be hit from behind. Who was that? Hunter Brown coming in from behind. He got
Luke Roten.
Luke Roten to help up front there. Matthew Miller with the carry. He gained maybe a yard.
Luke Roten from the stop.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 25.
Sissel does a good job.
36-yard line. And the Pirates, now they are still running the line hurriedly, but well, they're still getting a play called inside 20, so they're not slowing it down. Takes a step, drops back, throws it out in the flat, caught.
Great coverage,
Right
Kleiber.
there. Yep, Eli Swords with the catch, but Kleiber right there brings up 3rd down and about 20, maybe 22. And now the Pirates.
3rd down and long to the Pirates.
This is where they've had some good success. Wheelersburg 3rd down and long. Not this is, I think, the longest maybe they've had, but motion right to left. Now he's going to run, draw back, screen pass back to the right. It's caught and well played by the Senators. Great job,
Ashton Kleiber.
Ashton Kleiber. He read that well. Split. Pirates had 3 blockers out front. By all rights, that should have went for about 20 to 30 yards, if not more. But Kleiber split the guys out there, made a heck of a play, and that brings up 4th down and 22. And even with this 21-point lead, I will say it appears that Wheelersburg is going to punt. Salmons set the punt. Back deep, is that Bishop? Can't tell if that's Bishop or not. But
yes.
Okay. There's the snap. The punt's away. Kind of got underneath that one a little bit. West needs to get away. And it takes a big Wheelersburg bounce. inside the 35, inside the 25, down to the 22. And the Senators will take over there, 1st and 10.
With 7 minutes to play in the game.
7 minutes, 21-0 Wheelersburg. Pirates with 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals.
I tell you, week in and week out, Ashton Kleiber stepped up to the game.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's just doing a great job in the open
I
field.
want to thank everybody listening in tonight. Glad to have you here.
They'll have deputies over there to show you the way out.
And I'm assuming we're going to be here next week for the playoff game against Chesapeake. That is here, right?
I believe so. Oh, yeah, it is home.
So it is home. As far as I know, we're going to be here.
Thank you so much.
And now there's the turn to give up the middle. Nowhere to go. Was that Potter or was that Brown? Brown or Potter?
It was Brown.
It was Brown.
Hunter Brown on the carry.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain for Brown. 2nd down and 10.
Will Whitley on the stop.
Full moon up there. Yeah, it has a Halloween feel. This is when these teams normally play Halloween,
Yes.
but not this year.
Yeah,
Just
got-
like everything else with 2020, it's not messed things up. But
Got a very beautiful harvest moon overlooking the
Absolutely.
field tonight.
big loss there. And
Irwin the ball carrier.
Irwin pocket broke down and he started to roll to his right, but waiting for him right there.
Ethan
For
Eisen.
the Pirates was Ethan Eisen.
Ethan Eisen on the
And
left.
that's a loss of about 10. So 3rd down and 20. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the contest.
Like to,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I'd like to go ahead and thank Bill for setting up the production for us.
Absolutely. I want to mention Bill Deacon, our studio engineer, as it were. Adam Carver and Sean Tyree filming. Sean filmed 2 weeks ago. Adam doing his first job tonight, doing a fine job. And we still got 5:45 to go. Now we get a whistle. Delay a game on the Senators. So if 3rd and 20 wasn't enough, we'll make it 3rd and 25.
I would say they're bringing the house.
It would appear to be. You would expect nothing less. Third and 25 inside your own 10. Not a ton of plays you can run. Draw, screen. That's about it. Takes a snap, pressure up the middle, just going to lean back, throws across, and a little bit behind, but probably should have been caught. I'm sure if you asked Luke, he'd say he ought to have that one. That's,
I'm going to say it's again, he's learning, growing. This time he sets his feet, makes the
we're going
read,
to bring up the
makes
4th down
there, he takes a shot. That's
and
a great
25.
Great read. Should have been caught.
And Westgate punt again. Potter back deep in his own end zone this time. Miller originally sitting up at the 40. Now he comes up to the 33 or 37. I mean, now he drops back again to the 40. A little bit high of a snap. Potter comes down with it, gets rid of it. A little low line drive, hits. Now be taken. He didn't. He can run. I think he can run. Yes, West. They blew the whistle.
They blew the whistle.
They blew the whistle.
And now there's a flag.
They blew the whistle, but when the ball hits, that takes a fair catch off. The whistle blew, so the play is dead. If it's not, I'm sure Coach Johnson's going to have a coronary. But once the ball hits the ground, a fair catch is off, but the whistle blew, so that's got to be a dead ball. I mean, it's a poor decision by the officials to blow the whistle dead because that's a live ball. That's a live ball, but they can't allow him to go. Now they're going to call. Now see, this flag is ridiculous. I mean, this is a ridiculous flag against Wheelersburg. They're going to call that as an illegal fair catch because he took off and ran. But if the ball hits the ground, it's live. So Wheelersburg fans have a right to gripe on this one.
Yeah, I think they got that wrong.
Not that it matters at this point, but yeah, that was a missed call. That was a missed call there. 1st and 10 at the Pirate 43. Motion right to left. We give on the jet sweep. He'll cut it inside. No, got a yard, maybe 2. Big time hit there. coming in late, not late, but at the end of the play. And clock's still moving. Eric Lattimore was the ball carrier.
Not too late, but see, it's still a physical game. What I like is everybody getting up, helping each other out. I like that.
2 right,
Great sport.
1 left, wing right. Greg, is it still good? There's that fake. Now he's going to keep it and run. That play's been there for a while tonight. He gets the first down. He'll get stopped after about a gain of 10 or so. That play's been there a lot tonight.
Yes.
Not necessarily out of the jet sweep action, but the pulling back and running with it on sort of a read option type of offense. 4:46 and counting.
It's got to get better. They're going to win.
Dyer in motion. There's the give to Dyer. He cuts inside, gets a block. He's outside now to the 30, 25, 20. Cuts back inside to 10 and dropped at about the 5 or 6. And the Pirates are knocking at the door again. 4:32 to go. First and goal at around the 5-yard line.
A big tackle.
21-0 Pirates, looking to add to that. There's the give. He cuts it back. Same play. This time it gets to about the 2 or 1, but he did not get in. And the Pirates slow to get up. Hobbled a little bit, one of the linemen there. And now the Pirates going to make a few changes. 4:07.
Dyer on the carry.
West had the ball first and round.
Second and goal, inside 4 minutes.
About a minute and a half left in the third quarter. It's all Bird.
Sanderlin at quarterback.
New quarterback, right, Kenny Sanderlin. This is the play they scored a 2-point conversion on. They lined up with Bunch to the right. Last time they brought him to the left side. This time they're going to keep him there. Sanderlin's just going to keep him go. And he's in. Touchdown, Wheelersburg. Kenny Sanderlin from 1 yard out at the 3:39 mark, and Wheelersburg now leads 27-0. And I would imagine that they would kick the extra point here now that they're back on schedule. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do.
Just went over the top.
And it will be, of course, Braxton Salmon's ready to kick. Casey Dorr with the hold.
Almost an inverse T formation with three backs right up behind the guard.
Dorr calls for the ball.
Quarterback back in the shot.
There's the snap, hold down, kick is on the way. Lots of leg, and it is good.
Kick is good.
3:39 to go. It's 28-0 Wheelersburg. And I tell you what, it's 28-0, but the West has nothing to be They have things to be disappointed about. They have things to be disappointed about. They have nothing to be
checking the L column, but
yeah, they have nothing to be upset about as far as their effort. They've given everything they've had. They've had some big defensive plays. The one penalty down here would not have changed the outcome of the game, but they would have gotten probably on the board. They're still probably going to take a loss, but they probably scored.
could have been closer to a two-score game.
You know what? Even 28. If Wheelersburg still scores, 28-7 is a lot better than 28-0.
You're not kidding.
And it could still be 28-7. And West still with 3:39 to go, but the West has definitely acquitted themselves well tonight.
Yes, and it definitely builds on knowing what you can get done later.
Absolutely, and it's still a very young team. I mean, the senior class doesn't want to hear that, but there's a lot of good.
Well, and you come out next week and play against Chesapeake and do your job, and you get to try it again.
There you go. Brown takes it at the 8, cuts up the middle, gets hit at about the 20, gets out to the 22 where he's dropped, and West will take over there. First and 10.
Special teams. They've been sound special teams all night.
3:33 to play in the ball game. 28-0 Bird. Score seems lopsided, but it's been a good game.
If you've been with us, I mean, the Pirates are clearly the better team at this point, but it has not been a typical 28-0 game. There's nothing to be ashamed about. And they still have 3:33. Would love to push one in here. They just got to cut down on some of those mistakes they've been making. 28-7 is better than 28-0. Irwin in there now. Brandon Potter back there behind him. Turn to give to Potter. Ball's loose. Ball's loose, and I think Wheelersburg got it. We'll have to wait until the officials come out of there with it. but it looked like it popped right into a Pirate hand, and they do. Wheelersburg with the fumble recovery. That was Swords, Eli Swords with the fumble recovery. So the Pirates will take over deep inside the Senator territory at the 26.
They get to play again next week. And if they do, they find a way to win next week, they get a rematch.
Two receivers right, one to the left. Shotgun formation. One back. There's the give around the right edge, and that is, I believe, Lattimore. Is that Lattimore? No, Landon Hutchinson.
Tackled by Tilly.
Tilly with the tackle. Landon Hutchinson, his first carry tonight. 5'10", 155-pound freshman for the Pirates in there.
155-pound freshman.
Yeah, they've got their second string in for the most
Yeah,
part.
I think they still have Greg back there at quarterback, but you want, maybe, I can't tell, maybe they don't. It looks like there's a high snap and it's bobbled. Now he's going to know it's not, that's not, he's getting a lot of pressure. He's going to be lost. Kleiber tracks him down. Was that 6 or 8? Eight is listed as a quarterback as well. That would be Eli Jones. I couldn't tell whether that was 6 or 8.
Third and a bunch, clock continues to
Yep.
run,
Third.
2.5 minutes to go in the game.
Third and about 14. Third and 15. Take one last look at some scores if I've got any here.
Like we said, as far as we know, we'll be bringing this to you live again next week,
Yep.
as far as we know. Looking forward to it. Chesapeake will be coming in.
Another ball loose, and I think West got it.
West picked up a turnover.
So Wheelersburg does have a turnover tonight. Ryan Sissel, I think, with the recovery.
Ryan Sissel on the recovery.
And we have 2:11 left. But like you said, I want to thank everybody for joining us. You had a lot of options tonight, so we're glad that you decided to tune in with us.
The game's over by the school buses on your side of the field. Deputies will be there to show you the way. We appreciate that.
Pirate West with 2 right, wing right. Pistol formation. There's the turn. He's looking, steps up, getting pressure now. He gets out to the left a little bit where he'll take a hit, gained a yard. But he's taken some big hits tonight, Mitchell has. But
He just hops right up.
But he does always pop up. So it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up.
And all spectators, visitor and home spectators are asked to leave the facility as soon as the game is
2nd and 9, 1:44 on a moving clock.
in this battle.
Nice keeping experience. Lingers the Wednesday.
There's the snap, pitch to the right side. That's Brown. Nowhere to go.
Hunter Brown, the ball carrier.
He maybe got a yard.
Mason Montgomery on the tackle.
3rd and 8.
Montgomery.
Mason Montgomery, one of the tacklers in there.
Coming up on a minute to play. Don't forget, the Midford Telephone Midford TV postgame show will immediately follow tonight's contest.
We're closing in on 1 minute to go here in the regular season. West is going to finish their regular season at 3-3. With as young a team as this is, that's more than impressive. Getting pressure. Irwin steps. Now he's getting pressure again, and he's going to be hit from behind, and he will fall. And that's going to drop it at 45, and it looks like, depending on when the play clock starts, that will be the last play of the game. And it will be. That's the last play of the game. The play clock starts, but it's beyond it, and so that's going to be it. Final score from West High School, it's Wheelersburg 28 and West nothing. Well, as you said, I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank Adam Carver and Sean Tyree for filming, Bill Deacon for running things here. Mike, thanks a lot. Great job again as usual, and hopefully we'll get a win next week and get another shot at it.
Yeah, I think we'll looking forward to it.
I am too.
A little bit more commentating, not so busy in the press box.
The Pirates are a very good football team. They deserve the win tonight. But I know I think Wes found out they can play with them.
Yes, yes.
So good luck, and please join us again next week. Thanks for being here.
Have a good
night.
evening.